Forecast. That's weather coverage you can count on.
The Atlantic hurricane season is officially underway. It started yesterday and will continue through November 30th. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is predicting above average hurricane activity this year. Storm Center 7 meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux joins us now, and he's here to walk us through what goes into forecasting a hurricane and the latest on the storm in the Caribbean. Robert, it seems like it's early to be talking about this, but I guess not.
It always is. It seems like it just comes early every year. At least this time it started the day after the second day. Sometimes we've seen them in late May to form, and we still technically don't have a tropical storm or tropical depression or hurricane yet, but we are looking at one that likely will form here in the next couple days. So first thing that we look at is, where is the storm going to go? And so you may be familiar with areas of high pressure and low pressure. Areas of high pressure rotate clockwise, at least the air around them does. Areas of low pressure, the air goes counterclockwise. And so that really helps to steer these hurricanes in the Caribbean, in the Gulf of Mexico, and in the Atlantic. Now, another thing that we look at are sea surface temperatures. Now, it helps when the top of the sea surface itself is warm, but really you need some deep warm water to really grow these storms and to maintain their intensity. And so right now, here's the area, the little tropical disturbance we're looking at. It's just off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula, and where you see these kind of pink colors, those are the really warm, that's the really warm water. You may be familiar with the term the Gulf current, the loop current. Well, the water current goes up into the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see this loop current right here. It kind of overshoots and goes out into the Gulf before it goes back to the eastern side of Florida. And so you can see where those warm colors are right now, where this area is right over the warm water. So that's good news for the storm as far as becoming intense. Another thing we look at is wind shear. If there's a lot of wind shear, it'll kind of just cut the top off of the storm, and it really will inhibit or suppress any sort of growth. And right now across the Gulf, these light colors indicate really low or if any wind shear. That's good for the storm also to grow. And so the storm has been growing. Also, another thing we look at is dry air. And there actually does seem to be a bit of dry air in the northern part of Florida. So as this storm approaches Florida, which it's forecast to do, it probably will have to fight with a little bit of dry air. Will it be enough to actually suppress the storm? We'll have to see. It is forecast to potentially make landfall as a tropical storm in Florida sometime this weekend. You can see Saturday it's forecast to have a sustained wind of about 40 miles per hour before it makes landfall. And right now it is forecast to make landfall in Florida. It's a little harder to forecast these things, though, until they have a clear center of circulation, which as of right now it doesn't. Cloud cover across our area, it's beginning to thin out. You can see some clouds across the state, but you don't have to go very far to see clear skies. Now, we will see some mainly clear skies overnight. We're not looking at any rain at the moment. Zooming in Dayton, no rain, and really not that much cloud cover. You have to zoom out a bit. You can see the bottom right part of your screen. Well, there's some rain, and that's actually in advance of the cold front that pushed through our area yesterday. We have cooler air on this side of the front, but it's moving pretty sluggishly through the Midwest. And so, as a result, you're starting to continuing to see some of these showers and thunderstorms flaring up. But the cool air is here. Temperature's now 67 degrees. We didn't get very high into the 70s today, but it was cooler than average. And as we go into tonight's forecast, it's going to be pretty cool. Temperature's down in the low 50s. We're already in the 50s. Nowhere on this map, I was hoping. I said that before I actually looked. But we will get to the 50s here soon enough. In fact, we'll get to the low 50s. I don't think anyone will quite get into the 40s, but we're forecasting a low of about 53 in Dayton. And then we do begin to warm up. We're in the upper 70s for Friday and Saturday. So it's actually pretty typical for this time of year. Sunday and Monday, we're back in the 80s. Although Monday and Tuesday, we look at the chance for some showers and thunderstorms returning as well. Monday and Tuesday look to be perhaps a little bit wet. Wednesday, some lingering showers raining in the forecast too. Highs in the upper 70s.
Thanks, Robert. This week, the U.S. Department of Education announced it will cancel the remaining federal student debt for millions who attended schools